Alright, good evening everyone, and welcome to Bob Plays Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts on Legendary Difficulty. I'm Bobtheorc, and tonight is episode 31 of the Imperial Japan campaign, where it is time to attack. I am a little surprised this lasted this long. Usually I'm so used to my speedrun campaigns where we're just blasting through a lot faster. And whereas this one I'm kind of taking my time and enjoying it. So we're going to go hop on Discord. We're going to go hang out, see if anybody shows up. And we have largely recovered our economy. Our transports are back into the safe zone, so we're doing good. We're at war with England and France. We're going to eventually pick a fight with Germany. I want to kind of knock these guys out before the US gets mad at me. I think probably the Soviets will stick with us to the end. Up until this point, I've been trying to contain myself to largely the Mediterranean and Southeast Asia area, eventually getting to some of the Indian Ocean, North Sea. We're sort of all over the place now, so we're having to become that global force now that we're kind of in the late game, I guess you would say. We're sort of at the beginning of the late game, so now we're going to go for more. So we're attacking something in England. I don't know what we're going after. I've had such a long and busy week that I do not remember everything that I was doing. We're not upside down on the ships. That stuff I'm not too worried about. Average training is trained. I could probably scooch this back just a little bit just to ease up on that stress. We got Engineers Party coming up. So we got some stuff coming. Hull strengthening in 2 turns. So that's good. What do we have design-wise? So as far as fleet goes, I'm having to play a little bit of catch-up because I don't remember quite. I've been in a real mech warrior mood. So you are suspended, so we're going to resume you. And down here, these guys are all building. We are building lots of mine layers, and we've got these marauders coming along. That's right, because we're going to have to eventually put these guys somewhere. As far as any refitting going on, I think we've got all of our ships refitted up to spec. Yeah, I think we've got all these guys maxed out. This in-between ninja, you guys, we don't have any of those, so we can delete that. This 1909 ninja, we can delete you. Doop. We've got 3 of these 1890 or these 1909 assault ships left. I don't know why they're not. Maybe they're getting. I don't know. Maybe they're out to sea somewhere. All right, so I'm not gonna really super duper worry about that. I could build more. I could build more guys. I could, because I've got 40,000 tons, and I will eventually need to, like, having stuff down in the Caribbean, just mining the crap out of this wouldn't be bad. So I could, in, let's say, Georgetown, I could build some either mine layers or some ninjas. I'm going to go for a bunch of mine layers, actually. Because these things are 2,000 tons apiece. I could build 20 of them, and they'd build quick. Yeah, we're going to do that. Alright, let's go see what... So we've got these mine layers up to 80. So let's go and let's go ahead and take care of these real quick. 82, 83, 84, 85. I probably should actually make some destroyers now that I think about it. 89, 90, but these things are going to be okay. They're going to be cheap, and it's a proven design, and they're very small. Six, 97, 98, 99, 100. Now, where are these others? These are all in Georgetown. I could put them in Georgetown and spread them around through the Caribbean, which wouldn't necessarily be bad. I can put some stuff up here in England. Maybe have like 10 up here. Do I have a bunch of these up here? I do not have a bunch of them up there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna need a few of them in all of these, so I could put like 10 in England and 10 down here. So let's do that. I think that's what we'll do. 81 to 90. Where? Malta. Guam, that's not. Caroline Islands. None of this looks good. None of this looks good. This does not look like where I want any of these guys, unless it Virgin Islands. British Antilles. We'll do that. So British Antilles and you guys. Whoops, not that many. You guys want somewhere in England. I don't really care where in England, just somewhere up there. Ireland. There you go. Alright, now I think I have too many mine layers being... Yeah, I need to suspend one of them. There we go. Back to normal. There we go, all better. Alright, so we're just gonna YOLO this, because I don't really know what all I'm doing, and I'll remember after I fight whatever I have to fight. Got some new shipbuilding capacity, which is nice. Look at that right there. Good stuff. Alright, so what do we got? No alliance. We're not gonna not gonna do that. Let's have more. Really don't need more naval budget, to be honest. I've got plenty of naval budget. I don't have any unrest either. I could improve the GDP. I think we're just going to leave it alone. I'm going to... I don't have that many victory points. We'll fight to the end. And I don't really... Look at all these guys here. Oh, they're cadets. I guess let's go kick their ass. How fast? You guys are not that fast. 24... 30. That's fucking fast. Look at that. It's 32, 33 knot cruiser. Holy crap. Alright, well. We gotta sink it. Can't let anything that fast be out on the seas. That's a little too fast. Sir, your light cruiser is going too fast. We're going to have to give you a speeding ticket. Mr. Portuguese light cruiser, do you know why we pulled you over this afternoon? Alright, so you are going to leave. Let's go assault ships. Now these guys... Wow, okay. Let's put secondaries on the light cruiser. That's my main goal. And what is your torpedo range? 4.6 kilometers. Alright. And then the heavy cruisers... 4.6. 4.6. You've got pretty fucking good armor. 9.3 inch guns. You have not as good armor. I think you're a modern, you're a relatively modern looking cruiser. Look at that. Yeah. Alright, so let's... Did you lose the main gun? No, okay. I guess everybody wants to shoot the light cruise. That's fine. Just go take it out. That is a destroyer. That is an El Problemo. 3.8, not that bad. 1, 2, 3. You guys are going to shoot him. Yeah, that's gonna... That's gonna take care of that problem pretty fucking quick. Alright, so... Let's take care of your heavy cruisers now. Yeah, these new 13-inch guns on my assault ships are nasty. Yeah, those, I mean, my speed and the firepower, these things slap pretty hard. Hey, Shadow Wolf, how you doing? Really don't want you changing targets that much, if you don't mind. There we go. Hello, Henry the Fourth. Anything interesting going on? Have you ever gotten into any of the BattleTech RogueTech stuff? I heard a new RogueTech expansion came out. I might check that out here in the coming weeks. I want to finish my Japan campaign first, though. Ooh, that hurt. I don't know how long I'm going to play tonight. I'm going to play for at least one cup of tea. It's 11 o'clock and I have a really early day tomorrow. But I had that kind of UAD itch that I had to scratch. I've been doing a lot of MechWarrior lately. Oh, you never got into it? Okay. Right on. I love turn-based games. I really love turn-based games. There's actually a game I want to stream at some point called V for Victory. You guys might think it's boring as shit, but I like it. I am not sure how I would make it work, though, because it's so old. Let's go boop these guys. Alright. No, you don't need an assault ship. Alright, so that's good. New Caledonia. Alright, so we got that going on. Alright, so I've got to figure out it's going to be a French invasion turn. There's lots of stuff to invade. So I would like to invado potato. Are you guys older ones? Yeah, you're older ones, so that's why. I'd like to invade these guys, but I have to. What do I have out here? I got this going on. I really want to finish off. It's a heavy cruiser. You guys are all 1914s. And I need to have you guys intercept that heavy cruiser there. I really want to wrap up the Pacific, I think, before I finish the Caribbean. So, Western Gilbert Islands, or whatever this is. Let's go for the Western Gilbert Islands. Alright, so that means that these guys here think you guys, we're going to send you guys back to here to chill out a little bit and get refitted. I think that's what we're going to do. Let's go build more base. Oh, too much. And that also we can unsuspend you. Alright. How much extra space do I have? I got a little bit, not much. Well, I could do some of you. Let's get you. I could build another ninja if I wanted to. Um, do I have any ninjas left? I've got none of those. No 1908s. I could probably build 2 ninjas. 35. We could put them in the Caribbean. Alright, let's do that. And so I've got 30 of them. Yeah, 35. Okay, so Ninja 36. Ninja 37. And I want these guys to be probably like the Bahamas or something. Might actually almost be worth putting them in the Pacific, but we're not quite there yet. Burma, nope, that's not the B I was looking for. Hey Solomon, how are you doing?
Bored out of my mind. Figure I'd just watch you play Battleship or whatever.
Right on. Actually, I could put these in Pearl Harbor, and that wouldn't necessarily be bad either. Because I could use some of this stuff out. Let's go put these. I'm going to flag Hawaii as one of my favorites. Alright, yeah, we're going to do that. And we got our invasion going for this turn, I think. Do we? Yep. Alright, so he's going in to get repaired. We got these guys. What do I have up in this area here? I've got to have... You guys are all spiffed up, so let's go take out this British fleet. And a couple torpedo boats to help you find them. Alright, so we got that. So he's going to get smushed. We got these guys are going really well. Let's go. Let's just double check all of my conquests. That's conquesting well. That's going well. That's going well. And that's going. So everything is conquesting really well. Do I have any other Portuguese stuff I gotta worry about? No, I think we're getting all the Portuguese stuff. Yeah. I think we're in good shape, and we're on the money right there. So we're good. All right. Thanks for dropping by, Solomon. All right, so go boop that guy. We're gonna boop that guy. Got the reinforced hull. That's good. Engineering party. Yep. Uh-oh, I lost some guys in the Irish Sea. Got Polynesia. Alright. Uh-oh, we are... Why? Oh, because those guys are... I need to drop 20,000 tons. Alright, so we've got to drop 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're going to suspend these guys. Yeah. Alright, so that gets us back to solid. And then I think some of those battleships, some of those assault ships are being repaired. Let's go scroll up here and find out. One of them's being, that's a Marauder's being repaired. Oh, that's interesting. He must be really beat up in Cape Town. Alright, that's not quite what I expected. But we also have... I also have these assault ships I need to fix up too. Yeah, these three guys. So I'm going to have to suspend more mine layers, which is fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15. So if I suspend all that, I'll probably need to spend a couple more. 2 more. There we go, perfect. And then we've got to go invade some English stuff. Which we can't. That's interesting. So we don't have any more British stuff to invade. I've got these two guys down here. Are those the only provinces we have left? They've got 5 provinces and 3 ports. So 1, 2... 3 ports. Where are your other provinces at? I don't know where your other provinces are. There's nothing in Africa. I don't see anything in Canada. 5 provinces, 3 ports. So we've got... I know where his 3 ports are, but where his... You don't have anything here. You don't have anything... Oh, maybe there? Yeah. So Kashmir... Yeah, the problem is that the British and the Japanese look enough alike. If the British surrender, I'll just grab their stuff. That's probably fine. I don't think I need to take my... I don't think I need to take my guys down to... Unless they have something in Russia. I don't think they do. Nothing in South America. They've got nothing here. Germany's got all of Central Russia, which is kind of crazy. I just won't worry about it. Alright, what do we got? Let's go boop the transports. And boop these transports. Oh, Britain is attacking Wales. Really? Not Newfoundland. Really? That's not going to work out very well for you, is it? Alright, so these guys are all modern ships. Low on ammo and fuel, though, so we're going to have to... We're going to put the mine layers in port. Along with a couple torpedo boats. And you guys are going to go right there to intercept him. And you guys... Well, I don't really know what I'm going to do with you guys. There's not really enough stuff for me to fight. So I'm going to go have you guys go back here. And I'll have the Marauders hang out there just to make sure nothing stupid happens. I could go after French Ghana. Might as well. Since I've got these guys here. Let's just do that. Let's go park you guys there, and they can just have a good old time together. Let's go crank that up a bit. Alright. Over here looks happy. Yep, that's happy. See if we can intercept those guys. Have you guys go head back down there, probably. Alright, so that's looking pretty good. There's not really any action happening out here. So everybody seems pretty content. Alright, let's go do this. Looks like our assault ship's finished refitting. Go boop these. And there we go. That's the fight I was looking for. These are slow. That guy's... Alright, yeah, we got this. I got this! Alright, so these torpedo boats are going to leave, and you guys are going to go group up with my assault ships. Yeah, there you go. let's go. What's your torpedo range? 4.6 kilometers. Well, these guys are low on fuel. That sort of sucks for you guys, doesn't it? Well, you got some big honking guns on that. Jesus, that's some big guns. Yeah, we want to keep our distance. I do not want to be that close. Yeah. What are you? Trained, and we're veterans. We hit something there. Hit the light cruiser by mistake. Alright, right on. Get our conga line of death in position. I got a pretty good chance to hit those light cruisers. I guess we'll just take them out while we're at it. There we go. That takes care of that. How's my fuel looking? 98%. Okay, they fueled up while we're waiting. Alright, there we go. So now, on to the heavies. We're just going to kind of keep our distance and get aimed. Because I don't want to have to deal with a lot of repairs. And I've got better long-range stuff than you do by a lot, I think. Alright. He went down. Let's start kind of closing in a little bit. Got my whole line of ships just going at it. Yeah. Yeah, we got really good to hits. So, the recoil's kind of massive, though. Alright, so... Alright. We did good. We got lots of stuff. Alright, so let's... That's going well there. Let's say... Oh, you're allied with Scotland now. Ooh! Yeah, we want to get Scotland next turn. Now, is Portugal gone? I think Portugal's gone. Yeah, I think Portugal's gone. But we can get Scotland. Not this turn. Alright, so let's go resume a bunch of these ships. Um... Alright. Now what I need to do... check out the research. The hull strengthening is good. Whoops, don't want to do that. There we go. Internal protection. That's good. I've already got the geared steam turbines. I don't need to worry about that. I could go for... plotting room. That doesn't make a difference. I think we're just going to just do this. Mark III 14-inch guns. That'll be coming along pretty soon. And then we have to refit some of the... I think we have some mine layers that came online. No, not yet. Alright, so we're still in pretty good shape. Now, we could try and piss off Germany some more. I don't know if we need more enemies yet. Germany's pretty close to being pissed. I would say we want to get Scotland first, and then piss off Germany. I think we're going to just play it chill for 1 month. Back up to 200%. I think we're just going to leave the extra transports going. So yeah, we're going to play it chill for a month. And once we get... if you guys want to surrender, we will let you surrender. Oh, Scotland's doing terrorisms! Oh no! Oh no! Scotland's doing terrorisms. And then we also want to grab something in the Pacific. We need... did you not catch him? Could we maybe go up here? We want to grab the Marquise Islands. Yeah, well, that's what we're going to go for. Okay, so now the big challenge is I need to get 400,000 tons, 450,000 tons there, and I don't have enough of it. Oh, you're really trying hard, aren't you? All right, so I'll put all you guys there. That's going to be 181,000 tons. You guys... that'll put me up to about 300,000. This will be... We might as well send the ninjas over, because Scotland's a major problem. So it'll put me about 360,000. And I need 447. $360. Let's do that. That will be enough to... Honestly, these ninjas can probably stay put. I think I've got enough tonnage without you. Alright, can I refit any of those? I can. So 204, 6, 8. Actually, we're going to refit all of you. But we're going to suspend most of you. There we go, we do that. Looks good. Alright, I think we're in good shape. No alliance. Sure, we will fight Germany. Alright. Here's the Scottish fleet. Probably don't actually need to fight them. These guys have 9-inch guns. These guys aren't that scary. These are the really fast ships that are sort of a pain. These Marauders are trained. I can get them some nice experience. And a bunch of destroyers. I'm going to be right back while I think about it. So give me just a minute here and I'll be right back. let's. I think I'm gonna go fight these guys. There's not that. I mean, there's a bunch. There's not that many, and I want to take a crack at them. Got a lot of ships. Now my mine layers and stuff, we're going to have to run those away. But yeah, I think we're doing this. We are doing this. And I should have a pretty good advantage over these guys. Just raw firepower. But I want to run away my squishier ships. So the plan is, I'll have my main battle line, I'll have the ninjas kind of behind the battle line, or kind of deeper, so they're not a main target. And mine layers and torpedo boats will run away. And we're going to primarily target their destroyers and light cruisers, anything fast. Ninjas will focus on destroyers. My assault ships and marauders will focus on the light cruisers. I think that is my plan. So I'm going to have such a monstrously large fleet that I might have to worry about getting tangled up in some organizational problems. Yeah, I've got so many fucking ships. Alright, let's... You guys are going to retreat. Well, you're going to form all those guys up. Now, let's figure how we're going to do all this, because this is Marauder. I could have the Marauder, because the Marauders are going... These are 28, the assault ships are 28. Alright, let's do this a different way. Let's have the... So here's the mine layer. Mine layer, mine layer. Alright, so these are the mine layers right here. Did I catch them all? I think I did. And we're going to detach these guys. And you're going to retreat also. Okay. So I may not even need... Oh, we got the I got a Coast Guard in here also. I don't want you in here either. You are going to be not helpful for this. $24.3 and 25. gonna put you guys there. Retreat, retreat, retreat. Okay. So ninjas. So here's all my ninjas. Alright, let's divide you out. I've got 4 marauders. We'll detach you guys. Alright, so you guys are going to follow the marauders. You guys are actually going to retreat for a minute. And alright, so I want you guys to go that way. I want you guys to go that way. And then let's just kind of see how this sorts out. Because this is going to be kind of a big mess of figuring out who's going where. Alright, this is sort of problematic. Yeah, these guys are all still figuring their shit out. And that's not really great. It's maybe not the end of the world. But that's not great. They're sort of untangling themselves. This is sort of the big problem with all this. So you guys are going to turn in a little bit. So the problem is I can't see where they're at. That is sort of a problem. Now they're far enough away, they're not going to do a good job of hitting me either. There we go. And you guys are the 4.6 kilometer torpedoes going 32 knots. And you're a little bit squishy compared to your friends. So alright, so this is going to be actually a little... So you guys need to start turning. Alright, so we're gonna have to sort of divide this up. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because we're gonna have a torpedo problem here in just a little bit. So you guys, yeah, you guys need to go that way. Yeah, you guys need to go that way. You guys need to go that way. And you guys need to start going this way. Because what's the range on this destroyer's torpedoes? You are 3.8 kilometers also. Alright, we're gonna have to just be a little bit careful about this stuff. So that's looking good. You're being okay. You guys are being okay. We can actually kind of turn you in a little bit. And then as far as you guys go, you're doing all right. I probably ought to send you guys back to deal with destroyer aggro is what I really ought to do. 2, 3, 4. I need to divide you guys up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we're gonna have to kind of divide you guys up a little bit. Yeah, you're doing fine there. You're doing fine there. I think you guys need to turn around and help with destroyers. Alright, let's see how this goes. Yeah, that's going all right. Actually, the destroyers might just get shredded. Yeah, we can probably turn you guys back in. I mean, as long as these guys don't get too frisky on me. Alright. I would really prefer that you keep your secondary guns firing at that guy. Let me click on there, please. Thank you. And this seems to be going reasonably well. Yep, you're doing fine. Let's go have you turn in a little bit more. Have you guys turn in a little bit more. I would prefer you firing at those guys, if you could, please. You guys just going to continue to screen, and I mean, as much as I would like to take out the destroyers, I do have to kind of take care of their main fleet first. Uh-oh, wait a minute. What are these? You guys really aren't doing much of anything. I don't think I really need these guys that much to be... I'm going to go ahead and send you guys back around the other way. Because you guys are doing fine. We want these guys to screen the retreat of my other ships. Just to be safe. Let's have you guys follow him. And you're going to follow him. And you're going to follow the Marauder. He's getting a little close for comfort there. I think we're gonna... I mean, you can keep circling around, but I'm going to be a little cautious of these guys. And then these ninjas... You're going that way. This is potentially really bad. I want everything firing at him. He hasn't shot yet. I think I want you guys to start turning off more that way. Did you fire them? No, not yet. I didn't fire them. Alright, so that's going alright. You guys... a little bit nervous about this dude. Who has not fired any torpedoes yet. These cruisers here we don't really want to... don't particularly want to mess with yet. I mean, we want to screen them, but I don't really want to deal with those guys yet. I want to finish off that destroyer. We're going to pop some smoke. You're going to keep going there. You're going to keep going there. Yeah, a little bit nervous about these. And you guys need to start heading over towards all that. Okay, let's put these guys back in formation now. So I think that's sorted out. I don't think they're going to fire torpedoes. You guys are doing fine. You guys have all this mess over here that we want to sort of avoid. And you guys are kind of going that way. Yeah, so this is okay. Yeah, so we're just being a little bit extra cautious because those ships are fast. Hey, TJ. Let's see. I just noticed you. Should I be funny and do an Italian 13.5-inch gun-only campaign? Never mind. You have a better idea. Italian 9.9-inch game. Now, did the Italians use 13.5s a lot? I'm not super familiar with what they were doing. Alright, so this is... so they've got all these destroyers over here, so we need to be mindful of these ninjas here. And I want to make sure that... so these guys are still retreating. And so we need to make sure that we're kind of screening our guys. It's not quite going according to plan, but it'll sort of be alright. Go like that. We got some destroyers over here. Let's go put secondaries onto that destroyer and finish you off. Oh, you guys are getting pretty aggressive, aren't you? Yeah, alright, fuck that guy in particular. Did he launch? He did not. He wants to. Man, he really wants to. Alright, so these guys need to turn. You can't be there. You gotta turn. Alright, then these ninjas... Yeah, you're still screening. You're doing fine, because we want to cover their retreat. You guys... I'm going to probably double you guys back to kind of cover those, make sure they don't get away. And then you guys are doing kind of okay over here. I think that's what we're going to do. Really don't want you to launch. You didn't launch. Yeah, he didn't. He got fucked instead. Alright. Alright, so how are we going to do this? Because we've got all of... We got all of you guys, and you're going to be a little bit problematic. So I got to arc you over here and try and... Alright, so you guys are still screening. You're fine. These guys are... You're going to kind of make sure they don't get away. You guys are just kind of chilling out over here. We're just kind of containing them. We're just sort of containing them, and that's alright. So you guys are just going to keep running the battle line. And then I'll probably eventually double you guys back around. And then you guys are going to be... I need to get over to those cruisers. Yeah, because you guys are still... You're being kind of a pain in my ass, is what you're being. I need to get my marauders over there to deal with these guys. I mean, these assault ships are shredding the enemy cruisers. So that's doing fine. That's not the one I was talking about. But you're fine. Yeah, we're just being a little bit careful here. You guys are going to be alright. I'd like to eventually get these destroyers, but... We're just going to kind of screen like this. All right. Those guys are getting pretty messed up. I think my ninjas can finish them off. We'll send the assault ships to double back in here and take care of business. That is not the ninjas I was looking for. We got one of their cruisers. That's good. I don't know where their heavy cruisers went. We'll have to just deal with that in a little bit. Alright. Let's go splatter all these guys. Alright, so this ninja here, I'm not really sure where... I kind of lost sight of the enemy ships. Alright, so what's left? I think we just have... Let's start trying to find some of these guys. So you say they're over that way. Alright, so now we gotta figure where the heck the last guys are, which I don't know. Because he's sunk, he's sunk. There we go. There are the heavy cru. There's a heavy cruiser. Alright, so you guys need to help track these dudes. You guys are going to head in. I think those guys are already doing their thing. Yep. You know, we'll have you just keep doing that. And you guys are going to go like this. I don't really want to catch too much damage from you guys. Mostly I just want to make sure I can find you. And make sure you don't get away. Yeah, you're not getting away. Yeah, these marauders, I gotta upgrade your guns. Because as it stands, my assault ships have, well, it's about the same. Oh, that's not quite what I wanted to have happen. Alright, so you guys are still... You guys are still heading in. You guys are just cruising on in. It's only these cruisers left. There's not anybody else. So we just have to make sure these yahoos don't get away and we're fine. Alright, let's have main guns on you and secondaries on you, so hopefully you maintain your fire. There we go. There we go. Alright, let's go double check these ninjas. You guys are We're going to turn around like that. Have you guys kind of angle in a little bit more, and then these... Nope, not you. You guys are gonna head off this way. Yeah, alright, there we go. This will take... Ooh, ouch. There we go. There we go. And these cruisers are pretty tough cruisers. I mean, they're just cruisers, but they're, you know, they're reasonably tough. And these guys here are... Let's kind of flatten them out a little bit. Yeah. Alright, this worked out really well, actually. Yeah, I'll check it out. Yeah, let me finish my battle and I'll check it out. Oh, I spelled battle wrong. Alright, there we go. Perfect. Alright, we didn't lose any ships. We lost some dudes, but it wasn't that bad. We probably all got a bunch of victory or experience points. Yeah. Alright, that was pretty good. Let's see what TJ pulled up here. What kind of abomination is that? That's a lot of 9.9s. Now, is your rule that you can only use 9.9s, or that your main guns can be 9.9s? Because you could have a lot of secondaries along the side. It is a literal battle cruiser. That is true. But even battle cruisers would have secondary guns, I thought. How big is this thing? It's 35,000 tons. It's not bad. How fast is it? 35 knots. That's good. That's really good. Yeah, that's a lot of 9-inch guns, or 9.9s. So is your rule that you can't have secondaries? Is that what you're doing? Huh. Let's go boop him. What time? It's already midnight. I'm gonna have to go to bed here before too long. Alright, so no secondaries. Wow, okay. Are you doing like only... What about for smaller ships? Alright, so we can... This is going to be a Germany thing. Oh, 414. He's going to be there in a turn. Alright, so... Alright, so... Basically, that means no light cruisers or destroyers, because they can't have those guns. Okay, so if you have a smaller ship, then they can that'll be an interesting challenge. All right, let's see real quick on I can do about 40,000 tons of resuming all that, and those are all being built. Alright, so as far as Germany goes, I can invade a Germany. I think I want to take out whatever this is over here, the Marshall Islands. I've got a lot of options here. Yeah, I think we're going to go for Marshall Islands. Just because I want to get everybody the hell out of the Pacific. I think that's my plan. Just nobody but me in the Pacific, because I don't want to have to patrol all this stuff. And if they don't have refueling ports, then that'll make my life easier. Full oil burners in 3 months. That's going to be super sexy. We're going to do 2 months like that. That's even sexier. Well, let's see. But I'm getting my big guns in 3 months, my Mark III 14s. So I think I'm going to... Yeah, we'll leave it like this. And I'll redo my Marauders in 3 months. Let's see if there's any more mine layers to refit or ninjas or any of this stuff. Alright, so that's... So you're not building any destroyers or light cruisers? Is that your plan? Man, I could refit a lot of... It's just not worth it. Alright. I could nail Syria, and I can start doing some of this other stuff next. I want to finish off Scotland first. I can also grab a lot of this stuff. We can just start... You're just going to go here to Liberia. Was France and... You guys, France having some trouble there, bucko. I have one Marauder. I could get this guy, but there's also 131,000 tons. That's... That's a lot of fucking ships there. That's an awful lot of ships. Um... I should probably get ready to take Southwest Africa. And send you up there. I've got 2 Marauders here. I think I'm going to need them in... I'm going to need them there to deal with that. I don't have any... I don't have any serious tonnage down this way, do I? These are all just defensive fleets. I really don't have a lot of stuff here. So Germany's going to be kind of a pain. Oh, so you're only building battleships and battle cruisers. Alright. That's definitely interesting. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of conquerings going on over here. I'm going to need... Alright, that'll be interesting. I'm going to need some more ships. I don't know what kind of ships I want to build. I want fast raiding ships. I'll probably be doing ninjas. Let's double check some things. I could probably build something better than this, but these are pretty solid. 80, 90, 100, 10. Alright. 37. Ninja 38. Ninja 39. Ninja 40. Ninja 41. Hey, Voragath. Right. Just sinking some ships for a little bit before bed. 37, 8, 39, 40. So you guys, we're going to put in Pearl Harbor. And you guys, we're going to put somewhere in the Indian Ocean. Western India. Western India is fine. That's good enough. Or South Africa. Western India is fine. Alright, there we go. And then these guys, I want to put you two in Hawaii. And you two need to go in the Caribbean someplace. I put you in Gibraltar and move you, though. That would be fine. I think we're going to do that. There we go. All right, that's going to be solid. And yeah, we got everything maxed out. Our money's good. Vorgath, did you see Tirpitz's boat? I'll show you again. He made another Tirpitz design where he's
One he posted on the...
in the Discord, yeah, where it's all yeah, so he's apparently his rules are he can only have either 9.9s or 13.5s, which it's a lot of 9.9s. Was it 10? Is it
in total?
10 quad 9.9s? Yeah, that's 40 of them. That's a lot of DACA, and it's only 35,000 tons, which is kind of surprising. But I guess the armor is very small. You know, you don't. The battle cruiser doesn't have a lot of armor. It's just 6-inch armor.
So the goal is to basically hit them before they hit you and get out of there.
Yeah, that's a raider. I mean, that's the battle cruiser equivalent of my ninja ship, basically. But it's fucking fast, 35 knots. So I approve of the speed. Alright, let's do one more turn. I'm gonna have to deal with these Germans here in a little bit. But I want to make sure I've got my guys rallied together first. That's a lot of fucking ships. That is an awful lot of fucking ships. I'm not looking forward to all that stuff. I must say, TJ, I'm kind of proud of you. Alright, so that is a single 7-inch gun and a lot of 5-inch guns. I might be able to take it. So he's trained, we're trained. These are 1914s, 24.3, 24. Similar speed, but I've got more. I've got 5.9-inch guns. Fuck it, let's try it. Let's see if these Coast Guard ships can still cut it. Oh, okay, so you're just going to brawl down small ships and then run away from the battleships. Alright. I mean, you could make a version that has the 13.5s, and that would definitely take care of battleships. Actually, you could probably brawl down a battleship if you had a few of those, as long as you didn't get hit. Alright, let's see how tough these guys are. I've got pretty good armor on these ships. Not great, but not bad. It's solid. For a light cruiser, that's pretty good armor. Alright, let's see what you've got for armor. You've got not as good armor. Your torpedoes are decent. And then your main gun is probably in the front. Yeah, your main gun's up front, so we want to hit you in the back. Oh, how many bulkheads do you have? You've got many. So he's reasonably tough. All right. Here we go. Let's... Oh, we're shredding this out. We're hitting him pretty good. Alright. It's going to be a slugfest, but I think we're going to win this. Yeah, we've already got him down 20%. Yeah, 2-on-1, we've got this. We're going to totally get this. Yeah, we're beating the crap out of him. And at this angle, his 7-inch gun can't get me very easily. Alright. This is good. And then let's go turn into him. Oh, I don't want to be in torpedo range. No, I do not. I haven't blasted out his torpedoes yet. There we go. That got him. Wow, we beat the snot out of that guy. So, so you're not gonna mix and match, right? So you're not gonna allow yourself to, So you can't have 13.5 and 9.9 on the same ship. Is that how you're gonna do it? So we're just going to have to whittle down Germany a little bit at a time. Oh, there we go. We caught one of their battle cruisers out in the open. Oh, this is my main fleet with all the stuff. Okay, so you're 24.1, 20. Okay. Okay. That'll definitely be an interesting challenge. Yeah, I think I'll call it after this turn. This will be a shorter stream than usual because I got to wake up early. I got a lot of work to do tomorrow. I think actually I am going to... I think all of these ships are going to leave. I mean, I could have the ninjas fight. I don't think I need to have... Did I fuck up? So these are the assault ships. These are the ninja ships. That ninja's gonna go there.
Oh no, that was bullshit.
What was bullshit?
Okay, I'm doing a prey challenge on my Evoke, which is a very highly mobile new class that you haven't seen yet.
Okay.
And as I was flying around fighting this prey target, I accidentally went out of bounds and died.
Doesn't sound like a good idea.
No.
Could we select all this stuff, please? Thank you. Alright, so you guys are going to screen for that. And you guys everybody else is retreating. Alright, so let's see how this works out. I'm just impressed these guys still work. Alright, so have you guys go kind of like that-ish. What does this battle cruiser have? 13-inch guns. Got a fucking lot of them. Oh wait, no, that's stupid. You just have the 13-inch guns on the side. What the fuck? And you don't have that much armor comparatively. Alright. Alright, so I can hit him pretty good. He's got some damage and stability. Don't really want to get too close to this dickwad. Now this cruiser here, he's got, that's a very German-looking cruiser. Does he not have any secondaries? He don't, not really. Alright. 6-kilometer torpedoes, though. That's a problem. Look at all that armor. That is definitely very German. Alright, let's... Let's kind of keep our distance here. So we just want to keep the battleship, the battle cruiser spotted. While you guys are just going to go and tear him up. Oh, there we go. That's a nice hit. That's a good hit. Good night, TJ. Thanks for dropping by. Are you trying to brush me? You are, but you're not really getting anywhere. Yeah, that's not going to work well for you. Yeah, you're going to sink pretty quick. Alright, well, hasta la vista, baby. Alright, let's start hunting this battle cruiser. You guys don't have to be close, you just have to keep them spotted. Now I'm almost out of armor-piercing ammo, which is a little bit of a problem. But he's already beat up pretty good. Worst case, we'll burn him down with the high explosives. He's got some fires going on. Oh, he got a hit on. Ooh, shit, that hurt. That was a single hit. Alright, well, Bucko, you are going to continue the fight from a further distance, because that kind of hurt. Yeah, let's just light his ass up. Alright, there we go. Problem solved. German cruise hull. Yep, I agree. Alright, so that was alright.
You guys still playing ships in that?
Yeah, I'm gonna go to bed pretty soon though, because I gotta wake up early.
Oh, okay then.
Let me show you why, real quick, what year you in. Okay. Yeah, I'm in 1914 or 1916. I lost a lot of well, 6 trans, not that bad. Canada's allied with me. Oh, okay. Well, there you go, Vorgath. Your people have come to back me up. French Antilles, Gabon, Equatorial Guinea, or Ivory Coast. Let me go see what I want to capture. Probably French Antilles. I mean, I've got a lot of stuff going on down here, but this is going to be messy. So probably... yeah, probably French Antilles, I think. Yeah, let's do that. Let's just go clear out the Caribbean and be done with it. Because you guys are all... these are all 1914s. They're all... I'll take care of that. There's a convoy mission. One ninja versus one of that. Yeah, we'll take that, I think. I think we can take that. How fast is he? 24? Yeah, I've got... what are we, veterans? Yeah, let's go sink some transports. Alright, so I've got 4 of these 6.9-inch guns and some 2.9s Oh, wow, I've got a whole barrage of... I forgot, these guys have a lot of 2.9s on the side. Oh, yeah. Snap into a Slim Jim baby. No, still straight ahead. Alright, let's go see if we can find some of these transports. Alright, where are the rest of you guys? Just all straight ahead. And this guy has the picric... Yeah, he's got the picric acid, so we're gonna... Yeah, we're just gonna go light this guy up, because these transports have some guns. Oh. Let's go turn around. We'll double back the other way. You guys have 4.6 kilometer torpedoes and not fantastic armor.
That was much easier when I remember the one spell that was buffed this expansion.
Oh, what got buffed?
It's a spell called Dragon Rage. It buffs my... It basically just sent a fireball at 3 different enemies and gave another buff to something, but current expansion with the new talents, it also did a stacking increase to my damage.
Right on.
I had forgotten about that.
Oh, look at all the 2.9s just ripping him up. Oh, Saint 2.9 baby. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and finish this guy off, actually. As long as these transports don't have torpedoes. Yeah, they don't have torpedoes. Alright, so he surrendered to casualties. Wow, these ninjas are holy shit with all these guns. Yeah, when it comes to just tearing up transports, all those 2.9s with the picric acid, they are brutal. Holy shit balls. That was really good. Alright, so you're not doing anything in Wales. We are conquesting... That's going to be a conquesto. And this naval invasion looks good. And that naval invasion, we need to... Oh, no, no. You need to move over here. And what is that? That's a single cruiser. If he's not moving, I need 5,000 tons for this. You know what we're going to do? We're going to have you guys are going to go here. I'm going to have you guys go get him. Alright, that's going to be perfect. And let's make sure that there's nobody else that has to be refitted. I do have some refits going on. I got a lot of refits going on. Let's get all you guys refitted, and I'll have to suspend most of you. That's alright. Actually, maybe I don't. Suspend at least 3. There we go. Alright, so that's all coming along pretty nicely. Alright, so got the naval invasion going on, the finances are good. Alright. Guys, I'm going to head to bed because I'm pretty tired and I got an early day. Tomorrow I will be on after work probably. I've got some friends coming into town, so I'm not sure exactly what my schedule is going to be like. But I will try and be on tomorrow, probably a little on the late side, but I'll be here. Alright, good night everyone. Good night Vorgath. Good night TJ. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.